What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to SINoALICE, believe it or not. In today's video, we have our very first event for global launch. So if we go right over here, Shattered Memories. Now this is a new event that was since added since my first impression video. It's a very standard event when it comes to hero collectors. You've definitely seen things like this before. Defeat the stages. As you defeat the stages, you're then going to get these medals. The medals can then be exchanged over here in the shop, and considering the context of this game, there's a lot of really good stuff in here, from nightmares to actual cash op currency, these gems which allow you to add skills to your weapons. They have them for the story as well. Upgrade materials for all of your weapons, from fire to water to wind here as well. These bird theme items which are used to evolve your armor, some hefty sacks and some decent sacks as well, and a bunch of other things that I've actually already bought out of this shop. So a lot of good stuff in here if you're really trying to boost your power. Pretty much everything you need to boost your account power, your gear power is all right in here. Another thing that you need to be mindful of here, so if we go ahead and switch this, as you guys can see, every single stage has a story participation reward. So what you want to do as you're going through the story is defeat every single stage 5 times. So stage 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, all the way through. That way you get the maximum amount of awards. And this is if you're trying to like min-max and trying to get every piece of metal that you possibly can. Obviously the higher tier stages drop more medals, but you are going to get a lot of medals here as you do the participation rewards here. So don't forget that. Just like I said, as a rule of thumb, just go through here, defeat every single stage 5 times at least before you move on to the next one. So let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay here. Fighting some young rabbits. Still not super impressed with the enemy variety in the game thus far. I will say there are some cooler boss encounters in the story that finally kind of switch it up. But you know, I totally get it. A lot of times while you're going through the story, you're just going to be seeing the same plants and wolves, and it's just like, dude, switch it up a little bit. So there are things much later in the game. You know, considering the theme of this game, you would think there would have been a lot more enemy variety. Like, I want to see some crazy looking enemies, and we really don't have that. I would say that's one of my grievances against the title still, that I think the enemy variety is quite poor, unfortunately. But we're gonna go ahead and go through this real quick. Defeat on these little young rabbits. Here we are in the final stage, and then if I want, I can go ahead and do a little summon action here as well. I didn't actually get to show this off in my first video because things were dying way too fast. As you guys can see, when you summon, there's a nice little charge up time here. I do like how creepy the rabbits sound, at least. Charge up time here, and then away we go. Very nice. Master Roshi is on his way down. Lucy's almost dead as well. Luckily for you guys, I'm a really good healer, but I ain't about that life right now. It's time for some DPS. We're DPSing right now. Very nice. That's my physical defense up. I took a piece of gear and I moved it up to the next rarity level as well. So SR is not the, ah man, come on, not in my video. What the? I don't think I have to do this. I think I'm good because the stage is over. I should still get the rewards. I'm good. Maybe, I don't know. I just wanted to get it off my screen. I think I'm good though. How embarrassing. And there you go. Defeat the stages, get all these medals, and then go back into the shop and buy all types of goodies. You can also use sweep tickets here as well. So if I really just want to kind of go crazy here, burn 5 sweep tickets. Boom. You definitely, in my opinion, you probably want to save these bad boys until you get to like the higher tier stages. Once you're at the very end, then start burning your sweep tickets. That way you get a lot more bang for your AP buck. But there you go. So I would, in this case, I'd probably go in here and maybe buy some more bird wings and bird feathers so I can finish evolving all of my armor sets at the moment. But once again, I feel like with the amount of time that this event has, you can probably clear out this entire event. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the brand new event. And like I said, you can also do this in co-op as well. So if you go over here to co-op, you can also just hit this. If you go over here to random, you can filter out these other things and say, you know what, I just want to do this event right over here. And I can see everyone that's currently doing this. You guys are on some scrub stages. But I'll jump over here to verse 6 and I'll show you how that looks. Wham bam, look, FG's in your group. What up? All right, Tiku, Corey, and then we have one real life person here. So just me and him. And then of course, hello there. How you doing? I also have these little quick chat things as well. Place to be. Ah, come on, it cuts it off. Oh, that sounds like BM saying good job. That sounds like some straight BM there. I do really like the co-op. The co-op is fantastic. This game absolutely, or other games should definitely take note of this, the seamless way that you can jump in and out of co-op. It just makes it so much easier. Now, I will say one of my beefs is the fact that you can't stay with your party. So if you and your guild are starting to run some things, you have to basically click to run with them again every single stage. So every single stage you have to click to get back into the group, to go back into another stage, which I think is a little, I wish there was a way I could just stick with my guild or stick with my friends. That would be nice, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like you know what, I'm gonna, against my better judgment, I feel like I want to do some summons. I feel like I do. So of course you can also see what your friends are doing as well as your guild members as well. So that is that. Before we do some summons, because like I said, I just feel like doing some summons. I know a lot of people are going to be coming to this game for the very first time, you know, starting today, throughout the weekend, etc. Here's my best recommendation, right? As a person that's gone through a lot of Alice's stories, Snow White, all the way through Cinderella's, all the way through Gretel's. I haven't started Sleeping Beauty, but the consensus is that her story is very boring. Red Riding Hood, Kaguya, as well as I always want to say Piccolo, Pinocchio. I would say you absolutely want to start with the story of Gretel. It is, in my opinion, the most interesting and the most thought-provoking. Like, for me, when it comes to good storytelling, it's if I can visualize the story being told. That's what I kind of attribute good storytelling to. Can I visualize what the writer is trying to do? And in a lot of these other stories, like Red Riding Hood, she's just like, kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. Like, I can't really visualize any of that. I mean, I can, but not in the context of the story. When it comes to Gretel, there's a lot more background, and there's a lot more visual cues that this story gives you, so you can kind of imagine what Gretel's going through as she goes through the story, which makes it a lot more interesting. Also, once you're done with the Gretel story, definitely take a look at the codex at the very end. It gives you a little bit more context of what you kind of saw there. So that's my recommendation. If you want to give this game its best opportunity to wow you, because I know I saw the fires that went through Reddit last night. If you want to give the game the best opportunity to impress you, go through the Gretel story. So like I said, against my better judgment, I want to do some summons. There's absolutely no reason to be summoning right now. None whatsoever. But for the sake of the YouTube, let's see what, oh, come on, only one book? We want more rares. Yes, we do. Fine, I guess I can give you more rares. There's an S on the end. There's an S on the end. There is an S on the end. Dude, you lied. Do you not know what plural means? This is probably one of my favorite summoning animation gimmicks by far. Just a ton of fun. Little harp action there. Another book there. I'll add that to the pile. Let's keep going. What are you looking for, FG? Nothing really. Right now, this is like the tutorial pool of character or of gear and characters and whatnot. Like, look at all the S. Give me another one. That luck is not our problem. It's yours. So I don't really feel like there's a good reason to be going deep in these banners at the moment. Maybe if you're trying to like go crazy and maximum break a weapon at the moment, maybe. But even then, you're gonna have a hard time as far as getting the upgrade material. So there's another copy of the Blade of Depravity. So we'll take that, a little blue staff action there, some more of that book, and some more Lost Spear action. And we're also getting some Medal of Desires as well. You burning all the currency? Man, don't worry about it. All right, see what else is down here. Just one? Come on, give me something. Not enough goodies, give more rares. Yes, listen to him. That's more than enough? Dude, it's literally one. Thank you. He brought a book back with him. Never will I ever get tired of that. That's actually pretty cool. What is in here? I wish the S's and the SRs were a different type of book. Why are they the same book? I don't understand that. Book of Regret? Yeah, I could see that. I could see Book of Regret. Absolutely could see that. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, that looked like something. You didn't see nothing, FG. I think I saw something. We want more rares. I'm gonna say that's a Tsunade kick, even though it kind of came in the wrong direction. Don't worry about that. That's gonna be the Tsunade kick. Look at this thingy. Nah, never mind. They're all pulsating the same. Nothing looks special there. More of that book. Oh my god. And I got myself a little coffin there as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna burn these out. Last pull. Once again, don't recommend. Just save your currency into the near collaboration. Oh wow! I just pulled the thing off. Sorry.
That's what she said.
Dude, what is that all about? Nothing. Hunter Soul, SR little staff there. I guess that's what an SR looks like, is if you pull the little thing off, I guess. And if you're going crazy like me and just burning a bunch of currency, do keep in mind that you can go in here and use some of your currency to get things out of the shop here as well. So what do I have? I gotta go into the mailbox to grab it, I'm sure. Grab those, so that's another 500. So I'm up to 1,000 at the moment. So actually there's a faster way of doing this. Go to Metal Exchange right over here. Metal of Desire. So you can go in here and you can buy stuff. So I have 1,000 gems thus far. So if I want to buy the Alice Cleric version, I can. Staff of Bondage. This is the weapon only. I'm glad they clarified that because if you pull the weapon out of the gacha, you get the character. You can also get these Arcanas here as well, which boost your ability to level up on those characters. So that'll give you even more power there. So that is pretty much that. Dude, I got so many of these freaking books. Dragon Shackles there as well, upgrade swords, which is going to be kind of required for you to actually get any value out of all the SRs you're pulling. But there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just another look at SINoALICE. And I'll see you guys in the next video, next event, near collaboration, whatever comes up next, I'll be there. Like I said, I'm here at least until the collaboration to see what's going on. YouTube, I'm out.